Hi there, Dr. here. Welcome back to another podcast, episode 61. We got all cams working today, and things should sound a little bit better. Anyways, let's go to share. Let's share my screen. TGIF Talks. Go live. Okay.
Wouldn't you like to get away?
It's Friday. Gotta get down on Friday.
And they're always glad you came.
Bum, 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 bum. Oh, and we are back. Stop streaming. Full screen. So, these podcasts broke down to 4 parts. First, we have how our weeks have been, followed by the Corona news, followed by your comments, followed by whatever the hell we can dream up. How was the past 2 weeks, my friends? Will, what the hell are you doing? Why aren't you talking?
It was pretty good. We started remodeling the bathroom Monday.
I'm taking a big fat dump when that thing's finished. Got to christen it, like a champagne bottle.
It's a pretty big process. They completely redid everything.
The plan was to get done in like 2 weeks, so I don't know how that's gonna work.
The what?
I think I remember them saying it was gonna take they were gonna try and get done like 2 weeks. I don't know.
It's the first week already, and they've already started. The walls are done, so they're gonna start putting in cabinets. Oh, and the spring door in the kitchen, you know?
Yeah, the one that's been broken for like 2 years.
Yeah,
Oh,
our contractor knows a guy that has parts for it, and it's fixed.
No way. Where do you find those parts?
Don't ask me.
All right, Phil, how have you been? What? How have you been?
I've been all right.
He can't hear us over his popcorn. We're going into week 4 tomorrow.
I heard something got fixed.
So you know that revolving door in our kitchen and back at my parents' house?
Yeah.
It's been broken for about probably almost a decade at this point. And they're just now getting it fixed. So, it's weird because I want to look over here, which is where the main screen is, but the camera is here.
No, I want popcorn.
You want some?
Yes.
I want some pretzels.
Yo, can we get like 3D camera?
Throw it through.
That's the next iPhone.
Yeah, it's like here, catch.
And then it comes through and just...
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
It's like 10 times bigger than yours.
Just a freaking giant kernel popcorn.
A giant ass kernel.
I have to know now. Oh, God, why is... I have to know now. Can I go to Amazon?
World's largest popcorn kernel?
No, well, I don't know how that would even work. No. Plush...
Oh, God.
Popcorn.
What?
I'm looking to see if you can get like a giant a plush popcorn kernel.
A kernel or an actual piece of popcorn?
Yeah, kernel.
Like that's popped.
Ah, what? It all.
No, he just wants the kernel. He
Oh.
wants it pre-popped. He's gonna throw it in the oven and pop it.
No, there isn't anything, unfortunately. That's a little bit of a bummer. I was really looking forward to seeing if there would be something. I could just have a giant kernel of popcorn, but...
Yeah, you'll be in the oven with it, and we'll see what'll pop first.
Just that thing explodes? If he somehow survives to like 200 degrees, which is like what you need to pop popcorn, will just it just explodes.
What is the top temperature that humans can survive?
Not 200 degrees, I can tell you that much.
What? Has anyone ever tried it?
Of course they've... Remember Hitler? Do we need
But
to
see-
remember the Nazis?
Wait, but see, I don't think it'll be. It's not a humid heat though.
Right.
It's a dry heat inside the oven. It's not going to be humid.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's still not going to be great.
I think if you just sit in the shade, it'll be fine.
What? You're an idiot. Did you get the joke?
In the shade. In the oven.
Yeah, just sit in the
oven.
shade. While you're in the oven, just sit in the shade and it'll be good.
So so it's week 4 this week. That gives us, how many weeks did I calculate it out at? I think it was 15. I don't remember.
That's usually what it
Oh, it's
is.
15. That's what it is. It's 15. Because I would just remember we're 1/5 of the way through the year.
Hmm.
We're 1/5 of the way through our senior semester, our last semester. Phil, how does that make you feel?
Old.
Oh. Yeah, I'm in econ metrics. You wouldn't be able to help me with that, would you? There's no econ right now. It's math and probability.
Sounds fun.
It's I don't have an example, but it was just like sums and like pulling out the variables and the sums. I was
Like what? Like standard deviation and stuff?
no, we never mentioned no. Like we're basically going over theorems right now that are like for calculating random variables and that kind of stuff. I can't even explain it because I don't even know what's going on. And I realized that I'm not supposed to be in this class.
So why are you taking it?
I have to. So apparently at some
What do you mean you're not supposed to be in the class?
So at some point down the line, it turns out I was not supposed to be in this class. So at some point, my freshman year, I took a class that I should not have taken. I should have taken a different class instead to not send me down the path I went down. So to lead to different prerequisites, if that makes sense.
Hmm.
But I'm assuming what happened was I couldn't get to the other class because it didn't fit my schedule. So I was like, oh, I'll just take this class. Nothing wrong with that. Well, because of the way prerequisites work, boop, 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 all the way down the line here today, I'm sitting in econometrics, lost, dazed, and confused. Well, I think it's a bunch of crap, at least right now anyways. They make you wait 3 years to get into this class, or like, through all these all these prerequisites. And it's like I haven't seen calculus since high school. So 2.5 years ago was the last time I saw lots of calculus. And even then I wasn't really doing the calculus. I was just copying Schlater and turning in homework. And I got to it. And so I ended up in this class. I'm not supposed to be in here. It's meant for people who are econ majors, not ag econ majors. They were just like, oh, so you're an econ major? I'm like, no, ag econ. They're just like, what are you doing here? And I'm like, I don't know. And personally, I would have been better equipped to take this class in high school than I would be now because I don't remember any of my calculus, nor any of my algebra. If this had been, high school, I'd been like, oh, yeah, for calculus. No big deal. Soup's easy. Barely an inconvenience. Now I'm just like, I don't remember how to do any of this. Like, there's integration. I just look at it. I'm just like...
What's a function?
Oh, trust me. I have a better understanding of functions now than I did in high school. Econ...
Wait, why are there letters inside my question? I thought this was math. I thought math was just numbers. Now there's letters too.
In econometrics, it's solely letters, unless we're talking about an exponent or a constant.
And why are there Greek with letters and such? Can we just focus on the English alphabet?
So I learned something. Every single econ professor, when doing elasticity of demand, they come up with their own notations.
Really?
Yeah. So, like, what average average cost, or not average cost, but just what the I can't think of what would actually go into an elasticity formula. My brain is. The point is, those things that would go into it are just completely factored out now, and it's just like and those letters can just be whatever the guy wants. And I didn't believe the people talking to me when they said this. I was like, no way. I literally went and watched my ag econ professor the next day literally go like talk about elasticity, and he just wrote up some random stuff on the board that I'm like, I've never seen anybody denote elasticity like that. Why is there not a standard? There's no standard. Will, do not take economics.
I actually just redid my schedule for high school.
Oh, good. Dude, what are you all taking? Did
Hold
you
on.
cram it full
Let me
of
grab it.
ACE credits?
I have a lot of electives.
Well,
Is Spanish in there? What
2
about,
years
what
of
about
it.
French?
We don't have French.
we have a Spanish teacher who can barely speak Spanish. Actually,
Yes.
she can barely
What?
speak English, let alone Spanish.
She was supposed to be a
What?
French teacher, but
Wait, you used to have a French teacher?
no.
We used to have a German teacher.
We
She
did?
Smith. She was 69 years old.
Nice.
And then we replaced her with a pervert.
Oh, was that?
Yeah, he replaced Smith.
Wait,
Oh.
so do you still have German?
No.
Smith retired. And then we replaced her with a pervert.
Well, we have a Spanish.
That's it?
Yep.
Do you guys at least teach English over there?
Well, we did
Kind
until
of.
the pervert until the pervert got arrested. we had a pedophile as our English teacher, apparently.
Wait, this isn't a joke. Okay, so
I'm not joking. This man he never raped anybody, at least not that we're aware of, but he had child pornography on his computer.
What? I was thinking like you were just joking, like, okay, he looks like a pervert. No, he actually was.
He never.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have assumed he was a pervert because I had him as a speech coach, and then the police they were scanning child pornography sites, and his IP address popped up when he downloaded something. So they filed for a warrant, and they searched his laptop, and they have 9 cases of possession and 1 case of distribution. Let's just say distribution. So the minimum for, if I remember correctly, the minimum for possession is 3 years, and distribution, I think the minimum is like 12.
Oh my gosh.
His wife's a lawyer, and I think she's representing him. I'm just like, what? Why?
Wait,
He got bailed out.
So the wife is being supportive of this?
I heard he got bailed out.
He got bail out of jail. He ain't getting out of prison. You know, no
Can
matter
you bail
how
someone
much
out of prison?
you can.
Can you bail someone out of prison?
Well, with a spoon, sure. Dig a hole through the wall.
Yeah. This isn't Alcatraz, no.
No. Jail, you can get them out. You can get people out of jail with money. Prison, once you're in, there's no
You need a
coming back
spoon.
out. So there's the likelihood. It's 3 to 90 years is the
3 to 90.
is the possession charges. If I remember correctly. So he could be locked away for like, I love when the court cases that get these silly sentencing, so it's like, you've been sentenced to 12,000 years in prison. It's like, what? What? Well, it's because they don't want to give life sentences, so they just give those.
12,000 years.
Yeah, so he could be in
in
there.
12,001 years. It'll be like,
Well, no, if you remember, Kyle Hill said humans can only live to be 9,000 years old, and then the probability of something catastrophic happening to you is so great that you won't be able to just walk without being obliterated by lightning, a falling rock, something. Don't you remember that?
Rona 2.0.
But Rona, it'd be like Rona 8.0 by then.
Rona 8.0.
Rona is actually already a 2.0. It's SARS 2.0.
Oh yeah, SARS 2. Yeah, wait till SARS 10 comes out.
Ooh. The next generation. So, like, the first SARS was too deadly, and couldn't spread enough. The second SARS isn't deadly enough, but it spreads super easily. SARS 3, oh boy. It'll ramp up the death factor, but it'll be as contagious as normal Rona. So there's not the greatest likelihood you'll get it, but you could still use it.
But then by the time that you get to SARS 10, it's like game over. As soon as you're in contact with someone, you got about 12 hours to live.
It's smallpox, basically.
Yeah.
You can have it for like 8 years and not know it and infect the entire human population. And there's one day you're like, and your lungs hawks out in your hand. And you're like, oh, what's this? Dead. Dead.
Yeah.
Can you imagine 8-year incubation period?
No. See, what'll happen is it'll beat the system. You'll test negative for 14 days, and then on day 15, you just won't wake up.
Just dead.
You're just out like a light.
And for those 14 days, you were completely contagious, like smallpox.
Yes, you are the most contagious. You're like Corona Kyle, basically. Okay, you're like a walking landmine, just waiting for the next victim, and you don't even know you have it. And all of a sudden, one day, it'll dawn on you that I'm not waking up tomorrow.
You have no idea.
It'll dawn on your body that
your just brain just like gets a knock on the door.
Because your heart stops beating.
Hey, we have a code red.
Expiring today. You know, have you guys heard the news? We're expiring today. Oh, really? Yeah. Just brain aneurysm, dies instantaneously.
It's like John Wilkes Booth tapping on Lincoln's shoulder saying, "Hey, you die today." What?
I like your cut, G.
I like a light.
No. I like your cut, G. That's horrible. What is this? Okay,